refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Applied myself. I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss.
Pacers were going to make the playoffs. It didn't end so well for you, brother.
If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool.
You fell asleep at the trade deadline when we had a trade to get Kyle Lowry out of here.
Found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like told me keep on running toes. They gonna take it.
You want me to get out of hell?
Every fan doing this.
I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I pay for the cost. I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Apply. Refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself. I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss.
Pacers were going to make the playoffs. It didn't end so well for you, brother.
If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool.
You fell asleep at the trade deadline when we had a trade to get Kyle Lowry out of here.
Found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like told me keep on running toes. They gonna take it.
You want me to get out of hell?
Every fan doing this.
I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I pay for the cost. I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself. I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I'm paying the cost. I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the best fantasy show in the world. That is FFC. I'm your host, Coach. That's right. And we are here. Man, hey, we got a special song for week 8.
With my eyes began an eerie sight, for my monster from slag began
Huh?
to rise, and suddenly
How did everybody's week go?
my surprise,
How them parlays
the
go?
monster man.
Every game went the opposite direction. Nobody won any money. I hope you won in fantasy, though.
From my laboratory in the castle east,
What a horrible sight it was in fantasy this weekend. What it was in NFL. Ooh, Halloween took over. I told you guys, every year, week 8, it's just horrifying. Bro. Miami. What's y'all thought 2 was gonna come back and save you. Whoa. I got another one. Where you at? What now, Tybo? You down 2 games with no receivers. What now? That defense looks horrifying. How was everybody's week? Who won? Who lost? Who ghosted you? Who gave you one of these? Oh, man. Me? Coach? Boo! That's right. I spooked up on y'all. Yeah. How did I do this weekend? Let's see. Coach. Coach. Okay, Google, stop. Coach is 5-3. And oh, would you look at that? I'm in second place. 5-3, second place, And we're halfway through the season. Not one trade was made. We took a couple losses early, It's fantasy, guys. The whole objective is to win. Just win, baby. And we on our way. Second place. We climbed the ladder. But boy, did we separate ourselves. Oh, yeah. Is there a person we got to deal with? I think it's Buddha. I think he only has one loss. That's fine. We haven't played him yet. And he ain't even beat us in the regular season. Buddha might beat us twice in the regular season. Buddha, most important game is in the playoffs. We will see each other there. I promise you that. But right now, second place in a 14-team league at 5-3. Guys, it can't get any better than that. I told y'all, leave Coach alone. Let Coach retire. Coach did not want to play fantasy football at all. You see R2L, they left me out. They said, Coach, come run the league, add the point system, change things up, make it a little different. That's what I'm there for. I don't want to play. If I play, I win. I don't want to win. I win too much. This is what I do. Guys, this is the roster I'm winning with. Let's take it back a bit. We got Josh Allen at quarterback, and he's not even playing his best football. Okay, Google, stop. He's not even playing his best football. Jalen Reed started off hot. He's trickling a bit. The Green Bay Packers are going through a rough patch right now. It's okay. But I haven't taken them out of the game. Brian Thomas Jr., the gold gem of my team. Yeah, he is. He has been eating it up. I hope that I don't need that questionable injury mark to last because I need him to ball out against that ugly Philly secondary. Jahmyr Gibbs and Kyron Williams have literally been my 1 and 2 picks all season. Not one of these dudes has had a bad game all season. Touchdown. And Cade Otton for the rescue. Got it. I drafted him last. I dropped him for Whittington. He was dropped for like 2 weeks. I wasn't comfortable with Pitts yet. So I picked up Otton and put him on the bench again. Pitts gave me a donut. Bye-bye, Pitts. In comes Otton. 2 weeks in a row, 18 points. 29 this week. Ooh. Yo, Cade Otton, 8 catches, 82 yards, 2 touchdowns. That was beautiful. Red zone target as he should be. Darnell Mooney caught him one. I think everybody except for Reed scored a touchdown. And Parcell didn't score, but he got him a nice little off the waiver wire, been sitting on my bench for a while, decided to plug him in the second game, got me 11 points. I'll take that. You feel me? I'll take that 11. And we're just going to ride with Washington's defense the rest of the way. What need to change it for? But right there, Coach is sitting at 5-3. And look who I have next. He was in first place. He was undefeated. And then he ended up 5-3 with me. But here's what's funny. He's in 6th. I'm in 2nd. Let go! Christian, you're going down. I'm so sorry. I'm about to do you like they do Top Bowl's defense, but I'm so sorry. You're going to get torn up, Chris. Sorry. You're going up against the best. You're going to feel to get done like the rest. It's just what happens when you go against Coach. I'm so sorry. You just better hope my team cripples this weekend because I'm feeling a bit loaded. And I did like my little waiver wire pickup that I had. Yeah. That pickup is, where you at? Where's my team? Bo Nix. Yeah, I slapped him up. I've been waiting to grab him. I've been just doing it. I was on slowness because I didn't want no, you gotta be patient with things. You gotta be patient. Oh yeah, I got a stack correction for Antonio Gibson. What was that? I don't care. Let me see. Who do I got? See, Bo. Yep, I picked up Bo Nix. I need the Money Brown to do something, especially Trey Benson. I need him to do something too. Tank Dale got 13. He said he got put on the bench. I ain't dropping. I got a soft spot for Dale. I ain't dropping yet. But I think he finna. He's gonna stay there for a bit. He's gonna stay there for a little bit. I'm not too confident. I'm not confident in starting him yet, even though I might have to because I got Parcell on the waiver wire this week. On the bye this week. So I might have to start Tank Dell. Oh, they're going against this. No, not against that Jets. That Jets defense is still good. I think we're gonna go with Demario Douglas against Tennessee. Y'all can call Tennessee defense good all you want. I'm gonna look you in your face and tell you, y'all need to stop lying to yourselves. It's not good. It could possibly be good if they had an offense, but they don't have an offense, so therefore they don't have a defense. And defense stays on the field the whole game. Be real. They don't. It's not like they're getting reps to rest. No, they're on the field all game. Oh, would you look at that? Not only am I in second place at 5-3, but your boy is number 1 in points with 1,026.54. Hold on. Because let's remember one thing. I do not have a number 1 wide receiver. Or let's correct that. I do not have a paid wide receiver on my roster. Not one. I don't have a Justin Jefferson, a CeeDee Lamb, a Brandon Ayuk. I don't give. If you got money, if the owner wrote a check, I ain't put you on my team. You know, y'all got to pay attention to coach. I say this every year. I have never drafted anybody that got a paycheck. Not in the year they got paid. Not doing that. You got a target on your back. I don't want a target on my team. No, I need guys anybody paying attention to. Darnell Mooney, Jaden Reed. Y'all didn't want the rookie Brian Thomas Jr. Y'all let him fall to the 7th round? Thank you. That's why I couldn't get a backup running back. I went ahead and snacked up that rookie. And you gotta sacrifice when you play fantasy football. You're not getting everybody you think you're gonna get. Okay. I ended up with the Jaguars defense, and they are not on my team. You see what I'm saying? Like, I drafted them. They didn't even play week 1. I didn't even play them week 1. I let that go. Week 1, something just didn't feel right. And I let it go. And I forgot who I picked up, but I was so happy. I think I got 13, 15 points for whoever picked up that week. I stream a defense until I find something to hold on to. Washington. Oh, excuse me. Why? Because that rookie is playing balls out. He is balling out. So Caleb Williams, he's playing better football, which is why the defense can play great defense. Because that Chicago Bears defense is good. That's the one that's good. You know whose defense ain't? Todd Bowles. You have lost 2 straight games. You have had that smirk on your face the whole time. Again, Baker Mayfield is doing everything in his power, but here we go with bad coaching and no offense, and it's not going to get any better. So you've lost to the same team in your division now this year twice. You're down in the division. So you have to beat the Saints again, which probably won't happen if Derek Carr is playing. And you might if Ritter's playing, if the rookie's playing, you might. And then you got to go. You should beat Carolina, but I wouldn't be surprised if somehow Carolina ends up beating you, Ty Bowles. You ain't got no offense. I'm just saying. It's that bad coaching is it's showing how ugly it is. Hey, look, in the right week too, you for 2 weeks in a row, you've looked bad on defense. I don't know how long I can keep saying it. It's been hidden by Baker. I'm sorry, but Todd Bowles is not a good coach. All right, so let's move on from that. And let us go check out the R2L fantasy because, with Coach being in second place at 5-3 and at number 1 in points, there's not much left to really talk about, let's check out the league, though. Let's look at the league standings, and let's see how everyone falls in place. Where's the standings there? We got number 1, Scumbag Whisper. He is 8-0, and I have not played him yet. His team is about as strong as mine, and so is Lance. You know why Lance is in 3rd place, though? Lance is in 3rd place because I beat week 1. So he will stay under me until he can gather a win against me. That's just how you dominate. You see, we got the same record. How many were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us are 5-3. And I'm in first place. Why? Because I beat Mucus, bruh. I beat Orisis. Who else did I beat? Did I beat Daily Alcoholic? Is that John? It is John. I beat him too. So they're all beneath me until I lose. I lost to Gus, but Gus is 4-4 and he's in 8th place. See how certain losses don't necessarily affect you. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is. So yeah, I'm sitting nice and pretty right now. I'm liking the way this is. $560 is on the line, people. I didn't come to play games. Pun intended. All right, let's move on. Enough of Coach bragging about himself, right? We can do that all day. Let's take a look at the Refuse to Lose League and check out their wins and losses. All right, so week 8. All right, so Jaden Fool beat Cuz Stone Cold said so, 151 to 126. So Jaden Fool moves up to 5-3. And cause Stone Cold said so moves down to 3-5. Woo! 7th place. 7th place, Joe. That is playoffs. Literal Kev. Me personally, I'm fighting for a bracket, you know what I mean? You know, home field advantage type stuff, you know what I mean? Anyway, that's about me. I told y'all to leave me out of this. I told y'all, don't let me play. It was a warning. Told y'all. I warned you. And that's what happened when you play against me. You lose. All right, let's keep moving. Little Kev. Let's see. He beat Bang Bang. I got something for you. Where you at? Bang Bang, not a gang. Yeah, you get an explosion. You lost to Little Kev Call 144 to 141. Like I said, the biggest problem with Kev and his team is not that his team sucked, but he was putting up 154. He lost 160. He put up 145. He lost 151. He'll put up 170. He lose 171. Like, what? That is the crazy. And like what was it? The recap itself even said he has the highest point scoring losses. So I love the way he squeaked back, bang, bang, not a game. So that pushes Kev to 5-3. No, that pushes Kev to 4-4 in 6th place. Oh, look at that. Look at that. No, you're in 4th place, Joe. My bad. I looked at that wrong. You have 7th waiver. You're in 4th place. And Devin moves down to 12th place. Oh, Devin, what the hell? All right. And then Kev, you are in 6th place at 4-4. And bang, bang, down again. You getting close to you tethering. You tethering, pimp. That oh man. Stat Stuffers play Redeem Team and beat them 157 to 152. Stat Stuffers moves to 6-2 in 3rd place. And Howie Rosen moves to 4-4 in 5th place. So hey, both of them were still sitting in playoff spots. All right. Oh, the gods toyed with him. They toyed with y'all just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. They gave that man one loss and put that man right back on top and kept him in 1st place. Kev is 179, beating Indak and Destroyed 92. What? Kev put up 100 plus on you, bro. Oh. Cardo, I know what your team went through this year. That's why I ain't really beat you up this year. It's not that you get a pass. You get a little dogging, but coach understand, and you gonna come back next year with a fiery burn. Y'all better be watch out. Y'all better watch out for Carter next year. He gonna run with this team that he got. That's what it is. Carter ain't no. He's just not gonna walk out. Dang, like he ain't got a bad team. Nobody put up anything. Yeah, Jordan Love who put up 6 points. Like, come on, what are you supposed to do with that, Jordan? So it's a horror week, Halloween week. It happens. All right, it's command time. He's right back where he was. He's 146 to 137 in Maine's corner. He is in second place at 6-2. We got MILF Hunters with a win. Yo! No more cricket. Now you get that boy Teddy got a win. That boy Teddy got that double. That boy got that Jameis Winston. All right, I'm done. I'm stopping. Hey, good job, Teddy. Good job. You got to win. You got to win, my boy. What's good, Mark? My team too nice, but I got to fix my Diggs issue. He out for this. Wait, Diggs who? Nah. Not the one I told y'all to stay away from. Nah. We talking about maybe Cowboys defender, maybe, which I'm not sure what that would matter because you shouldn't have the Cowboys defense. Maybe it's some other. No! No! Oh, no. Insert Tank Dell. No! I said stay away. Every year, he can't catch in the cold. 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 He goes to one cold team to another cold team. He can't catch in the cold. He can't catch in the cold. He got the nerve to eyeball. Y'all know I ain't the best Josh Allen fan, but my God, you know I will lay one on Stephon Diggs come week 10 plus because he can't catch in the cold and got the nerve to cross his eyes at least the man that can do something in the cold. And y'all gonna sit here and tell me in the warmest weather, in the hottest state, in the driest parts of the world, we got torn ACL from Stephon Diggs. How you Stephon Diggs draft this field now? Guess what you ain't gonna get? Nico Collins, he's gone. Guess what the Texans don't have? Another receiver. Guess who I have? Tank Dell, because not one of y'all wanted them. That's what you get. That's what every single last one of y'all get. I'm going to tear every single last one of y'all a new one. I don't have no sympathy or pity for none of you. I told you to stay away from Stephon Diggs every doggone year. Don't draft him. Don't draft him. Don't draft him. Don't draft him. He ain't done nothing for anyone's roster since he has been an NFL player. You tell me one time Stephon Diggs is taking anybody to the fantasy championships. Please tell me one person who has Stephon Diggs, and you can tell me he took you to the playoffs. He was in the playoffs for you, and he was in the finals in the championships for you. You tell me, hey, I swear I want one person to come on my show and tell me you had that with Stephon Diggs for one season, because I guarantee you a doggone lie. Oh, my God, he got a torn. Hey, how did I not say? Well, it's only been 7 hours. Oh, are you serious? I'm laughing. Oh, I'm laughing. I don't care. I don't give a dog damn. I'm laughing. I said, stay away from Stephon Diggs. Those words come out of my mouth every year, and you all ignore me every year. And then you sit here and get mad come week 10 when he got 4 points on the board because he can't catch in the cold. And what you guys gonna do now? It's week 8. He right on track, but he ain't got no cold weather. But it's week 8. Week 9 coming up. And what? That's zeros. That's this is Stephon Diggs. I'm not saying injury, but as a stat fantasy line, it's what you get. Half a season, bro. Half of a doggone season. I kept telling y'all, leave that man out your life. Leave him alone. There are so many other players that you could have gotten. So many. You all wasted most likely a second or a third round pick on this fool. And prior to that, y'all were wasting first rounds on him. First and second rounds on Stephon Diggs. I skipped right along. And you want to know another stat line that I can honestly sit here and tell you with full confidence? Do you know I have never lost a fantasy football game to Stephon Diggs? Never had him on my team. And I ain't never had to deal with him come fantasy. Sometimes it's because he's on the bench hurt. Sometimes it's because he in the game and didn't do nothing. But if he did do something, his little 17 points never hurt me. Not one of my teams have ever lost to a Stephon Diggs pimp. I can confidently sit here and tell you that I've been playing fantasy football since 2010 or 11. No, 11 or 12. 2011 or 12. It was when Eric Decker was a Bronco and Peyton Manning had them two wide receivers. I think it was Wes Welker and Eric Decker, or Eric Decker and somebody, I forgot who it was. But I had them both on my fantasy team because I was trying to figure out why nobody has these two wide receivers that Peyton Manning is talking about to. I'll take them. My first year playing fantasy. In my first year playing fantasy, I went 9-4. Did I win? No. You want to know something? Because I didn't understand how the playoffs went. Nobody, they got my, the homies got me. They invited me in the league, but they ain't explained to me how the process of the playoffs work, i.e., you got to play that same person twice. When I won the first game, I didn't go back and reset up my name. Look at, I ain't do nothing. I thought that was it. And I wait for the next time to play whoever I got played the next week. So I didn't know how the playoffs went in fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they got me. But I had a 9-4 record. And I was in second place on my first time playing fantasy. First time. Mind you, them two receivers I never drafted. I drafted a team prior to that. I just saw them on the waiver wire and was like, huh? I'll take them. Because I know football. I told y'all to stay away from this person. I've been doing this for a long time. I don't tell you all to stay away from somebody because I'm a hater. I'm telling you to stay away because they're not giving you any point. Why? Okay. I tell you to stay away from Stephon Diggs. I tell y'all to go get Darnell Mooney. I tell y'all to go get Jaden Reed. I tell y'all to go get Tank Dell. Are their numbers perfect? Was Stephon Diggs perfect this year? No. His numbers actually been lower than they have been. Why? Because I also told y'all don't jump into the hype of CJ Stroud this year. And he did. He didn't listen. And his numbers are nowhere near what they were last year because there's film on him now. Oh, here comes Coach back again talking about film. Yes, I'm talking about film. I keep telling you, the Red Rocket came in that one game and went off, and then they got film on the Red Rocket. Remember, they already got film on them previously, but now we got film on them in this offensive formation and scheme. Bing! What has he done since? It looks good for Russell Wilson right now until they get some film, and it's going to get, I'm not saying it's going to get bad. Russell Wilson can play a little bit better football. It's going to get tougher, though. These 30 points they've been putting up, it's going to die down as the season progresses and people get more film on him. They just have a better offense. So it's not going to be as easy. But film is film, and when defensive coordinators get what they want on you, they're going, that's the point, to stop what you like to do and make you win somewhere else. What did I tell you was going to happen when the Bucs lost both of their receivers in one game? Oh, come on, Cade, because you the only number finna get called. I don't give a doggone. I don't care what other receivers are replacing Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, because it ain't replacements. You're fill-ins. But guess where the ball is going? To Cade. Why? Because Cade knows the offense. Cade knows he is the option when another option is down. He knows the routes. He knows where to go. He knows how to get open for who? Baker Mayfield. 8 catches, 82 yards, 2 touchdowns. Come on, pimp. And y'all still lost. Oh, yeah, they still lost. But he went off. Because they lost because they don't have any other receivers. Those guys are there for fill-ins. And whose roster is he on? Because did y'all see? I didn't see that happening. I saw Cade Otton I know Cade Otton is a tight end option. I just knew his numbers are low, and that's a tight. I'm not looking for a tight end. That's why I don't draft tight ends high. I'm not looking for a tight end to drop me 20 points every game. I'm not. I'm looking for 10, 9, because everybody else gonna do the rest of my work. But what's beautiful is when you get a situation like this, and it just falls into your lap even better. He's the top option over there now. He's the number one target. You can double team tight end all you want. That's just gonna vote bad for you for whoever else is out there playing receiver. That's fine. Again, I'm not looking for Cade Otton to give me 29 and 18 every week. That is additional bonus for me. I'm looking for his 9 points. That's it. My roster says I will beat this player if this person gets this many points. The over is what's beautiful about fantasy football. But I told y'all to stay away from that fool. I told y'all. And I'm going to laugh at you guys now. Everybody that has Stephon Diggs does not have a receiver. You know that, right? Trade deadlines are pretty much up. But y'all got to go find somebody who need a receiver. Who had to take that on my roster? Oh, Lance. I hope you got a running back to offer, Lance. I have plenty of receivers for you. I got many that can accommodate the loss of one Stephon Diggs you seem to keep playing around with. You know, it's the same Lance that tried to come up to me and show me these wonderful stat lines of Stephon Diggs, of all these 100-yard games that Stephon Diggs had, right? And I stopped him so quickly in the tracks with a quick old. But Lance, you're looking at the dates from September, October, and that's it. That's it. Because came November, that's when the numbers went pimp to the trash. And I showed it to him. Look at these numbers when that temperature changed, Lance. Look at all these 30-yard games. Look at all these no catches. Look at all these 20-yard games. Don't show me, don't throw a person in my face and don't give me the whole story, because I'm going to give you everything. I tell y'all, from week 1 to week 9, Stephon Diggs be a beast. And what did I say come week 10? Stephon Diggs is a no-show. And now he will be a no-show no more, because he ain't going nowhere. He's headed to Coach's couch. Oh, Stephon, you know, I went ahead and got you a really nice couch. I got you, because it's your ACL, pimp. You got to put your leg up. You need ice. You know, I got you one of the ones with the soda machine on the side. Pimp. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere, because you ain't going to do nothing next year with your leg healthy. You're going to be right here with me. Oh, buddy, the Diggs family chain, no good in football. The brother's no good in defense. This one's no good. They talk a lot. They do this. Oh, they mouth run. Oh, they cry. But football, yeah, you might get a lot of picks, but you gonna cough up. He coughs up a lot of yards. He gonna get you some weeks, and then he gonna not. The other one, like I can't believe y'all. I told you, I'm laughing at every single person that drafted Stephon Diggs. I can't tell you how many times I've sat on this show week after week after week after week after week after week for 2 years. Before that, before FFC even started, when I was on R2L with Joe, when I was on a panel telling the same 5, 6 people, stay away from Stephon Diggs. Coach get laughed at, coach get talked about, coach, you crazy, you be talking out your behind. You show I'm right. Because coach see things out here behind a little differently than everybody else. And guess what I see? The truth. And you know what the truth was? Sitting right in front of you. Every single last time I kept telling y'all, do not draft Stephon Diggs. He gonna break your doggone heart, because he ain't gonna do nothing for you come the second half of the season. And here we are with an ACL proof now. Now he ain't going nowhere. And neither one of you have a receiver to replace that. Not one of you. You took him too high. If you're in a 14-team league and you have Stephon Diggs, you can say bye-bye to the playoffs. I'll take my donut and Tank Dell, and we're going to ride off in the sunset. He got 13 last week, and guess what? Ain't no more Stephon Diggs. So guess what that means? Come on, Tank Dale. I'm gonna take you. Come on. We're gonna try it again. You're gonna have to catch the ball now, pimp. Shoot. Huh. Austin, what we got, my guy? Woo. Hey, wait, real quick, Austin, real quick. Mark, I ain't got nothing for you, pimp. You're gonna have to check the waiver wire. You're gonna have to see what the Texans got at receiver. Because Nico Collins got about 2-3 more weeks out. And with this loss, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. You know what, Mark? Let's not do that to you. Let's not do that to you. I'm gonna help you. I did try to help you before. When I said stay away from Stephon Diggs, I've done that. I've given my help, but we'll aid you in another way. We'll give you some more. It's not a problem. That's what coach is here for, right? So your best bet right now is Jalen Tolbert, and I'm not lying. Your best bet right now is to go pick up Jalen Tolbert. Maybe Noah Brown. Maybe, but I mean, he had one catch for 12 yards, so it might not be. Oh, he had no catch. That was damn man. He had that one little touchdown catch, so he didn't do nothing. Noah Brown didn't do nothing all game. Maybe Jordan Whittington. Maybe you might be able to make a trade. See if you can snip somebody off Teddy. Teddy got to win though. He hunting. I don't know. You may not get it. But yeah, it's thin pickings out there, Bip. Him. You Stephon Diggs owners, cry. Cause see, you in second place, Mark, and this is big in the worst part of the season for you. If you got, you might have other receivers. You might, but maybe Stephon wasn't even doing nothing for you. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't doing enough. Maybe you still had him starting, but he wasn't even doing enough for you and still winning. Because I know the loss you took, he didn't do nothing in that game. So I'm not sure what you're gonna do. Like I said, you should be fine. If your roster, where you at? Where's your roster at? Marky Mark, where you at? I don't know, bro. I don't know. So you got Bateman in the game, bro. You might want to. I don't know. That Diggs hurting you, bro. That Diggs, you're not gonna be fine, bro. You're not gonna be fine, bro. You got two of your receivers are on IR. No, you're not gonna be fine. No, you're not gonna be fine. Nah. You're gonna hurt because Bateman ain't getting a doggone thing because they went ahead and got Deontay Johnson. Oh. Woo! That's gonna be nice. You had to hope Sam Laporta go off, and you got to hope Aaron Jones goes off. Kamara should be fine, and Kyron, of course, will be amazing. It's Bateman and Jones that could cost you your loss. Because yeah, Brian Thomas should be a beast as well this week against that ugly Eagles secondary. But yeah, you hurting that receiver, my boy. I don't know what you're gonna do after Stephon Diggs fall. I told you should have stayed away from him, Mark. I don't know why you drafted him. How you listen? Why do y'all listen to me if you don't listen to me? Y'all think I just hate Stephon Diggs? Go look at the stat line. I've been telling y'all he's not going to do anything for the back half of the season, and now he's not doing anything for you at all. You guys took this man on the whim of Stroud doing what he did last year, and I specifically said stay away from Stroud this year. It ain't going to be as pretty as you all think it's going to be, and here we are. But you'll listen soon enough. Maybe when I win everything, and y'all ain't got no choice but to listen to me. I don't know. Maybe that'll be the proof. I don't know. Maybe 5-3 in second place with no trades made, with 5th, 6th, and 7th round receivers. What else am I missing? with back end tight ends, number one in points at 1,026. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I don't make trades because you don't have anything to give me. Because if I have to take from you, I'm leaving you with nothing. That's understandable, right? Like you can't trade with me because I'm trying. Brian came trying to trade with me. I told him you don't have nothing for me. I need a running back. I need a third running back. That's exactly what I need. Nothing on his roster was available for me to want. I don't want Bijan. His numbers are declining because he's got Algier back there. I didn't want Kamara. Just didn't want. I don't want to deal with Kamara. I've never been a Kamara fan in fantasy football. I just don't want that headache. There was nothing there. I literally am winning with two running backs. One goes down, yeah, I'm in trouble. I got a lot of receivers, but I got bait receivers. Why? Because somebody gonna have to come give me something before the trade deadline, and if not, we riding all these receivers all the way to the championship. Because unless my running backs basically take a fall, I'm not losing, pimp. It is what it is. My only headache in this league right now might be Buddha because his team is about as good as mine. He just ain't scored enough points like me. But he only has one loss. No, he's undefeated. He's still undefeated. He ain't lost yet. All right, Austin, let's get to you, my boy. You've been waiting long enough. All right, thinking about trading Aaron Jones for Terry McLaurin. I have Walker, Bijan, and I really want a consistent guy at receiver. Let's look at the numbers. Of course, we always know that. Where's my cheat sheet? There we go. Let us look at Terry. Scary Terry. He has a quarterback now, as we all know. Jaden Daniels is playing beautiful football. And Terry's numbers have shown. Wow. And he only has 4 touchdowns on the season. Wow. Yeah, maybe trade. I would actually, yep, absolutely. That's a beautiful trade. We head to the playoffs. We got to think smart. Now is the time to strengthen the roster. I don't need it. Like I said, Ricky Parcell, whoever dropped him, look, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why you did that. I get it. He got shot, but they said he was coming back this year. Okay. They even said he was coming back before week 8. They did say that. I don't know if y'all don't listen to the stuff like I do, but because he was on track and he was at practice in week 5. No, before week 5, because he was supposed to be back in week 5. But they said we didn't want to rush him. You know what I said? Don't. He can sit on my bench. I got room. My roster's filled with room, guys. I don't have a problem. That's my thing. With me, I don't have a problem with dropping you. I don't care. Y'all the one that sit here talking about something. Oh, you dropped Kyle Pitts, man. Oh, man, he's going off for me. Has he? Because with him on my roster, I got 3 losses. With Kyle Pitts on my roster, I have 3. With Cade Otton running my roster, I have 0. Oh, with Cade Otton running my roster, I got a 2-game win streak. What? Yeah. So no, I don't care. I will drop you if you screw up my roster. If you screw up my trajectory, my game plan, and how I got things, I'm gonna drop you. Because at that time, I can't keep you. I'm already screwed. Bye. But yeah, absolutely. Make that trade. That's a wonderful trade. Kyle, how we doing, Kyle? Let's see. Full PPR. Dobbs or McMillan? Let's go see here. Because I think, let me see. Jalen McMillan. All right, with Baker Mayfield. I hate when these ads come on. That's annoying. That's a toughie. So let's check out Dobbs. Right now, McMillan is a no. Wait. Heck no. That's a heck no. I wish I could curse. That's a heck no. I have children watching this show. That's a heck no. He's playing against Tampa's defense. I mean, that Tampa team is playing against the Chiefs. No, don't do that. Don't make yourself cry. That is a default. Like if that's your only option is between those two, the default is Dobbs. So here's what happened: weeks 1 through 4, Dobbs was dealing with an injury. in weeks 3 through 8, Dobbs has been feeling better from the injury. He should have had a better game against Jacksonville, but obviously we saw his quarterback was hurt. But the last 3 weeks, his numbers have been outstanding. Like one game with 3 for 49, but he had 2 touchdowns, and after that, 8 for 94 and 3 for 72. So I would do Dobbs, and they're playing Detroit. It's a division rival. So that's what you got to deal with, playing a division rival game or playing a guy you think Baker Mayfield can hopefully get in the end zone. I'm going to go with the division guy, but just because the plays are going to be better. You know, the routes are going to be crisper. Like you may not get 18 points that week, but you might get 11 or 12 from Dobbs. And I will definitely take that in the flex over 9 or 8 points from McMillan with a possible. He can get in the end zone because he's the target there, right? Let me see. Let's see what they're saying. Let's see what reports. No. Well, let's do it this way. Hopefully, y'all can hear this. That's no, it's not. No, it's not. And there wasn't there. I don't know why people thought that was going to be. That's what it was. There it is. But the problem with McMillan for me is you got to go up against the Chiefs. That one I can't take. I can't take McMillan against the Chiefs. You tell me you want to put a receiver against the Kansas City Chiefs defense, I'm gonna tell you no. That's what I have to do. They are a brutal defense, especially in the secondary. If people aren't paying attention, you have to have a run game going against the Chiefs. And you know who has one? Green Bay. So Green Bay's run game going up against Detroit should vote well for Dobbs in the passing game. So I will go with Dobbs over McMillan. You told me not to draft Kamara too. Yeah, I did. But obviously one of them was right. I mean, I'm not a Kamara fan. I've always stated that because for me, Kamara was only good with what's his name? With Drew Brees. Any other quarterback that came in the game, Kamara's numbers were always bad. Now, especially even when Brees left and he had a new quarterback. Now he got Carr, and I have said this with Carr. I have said Kamara's numbers have been better. Absolutely. But now we're dealing with a situation where Carr has to play for Kamara's numbers to be good. Like somebody wanted to trade me Kamara and take Jahmyr Gibbs. Are you crazy? And in that same moment, I lost to Kamara. That's fine. And I lost that week. That's fine. I didn't have Gibbs that week. He was on a bye. And then Kamara had 2 bad weeks. And the person that has Kamara right now in our league is in 8th place at 4-4. I'm in 2nd place at 5-3 with the highest point margin. And he has Kamara. Go figure. So I said, don't draft Kamara because you have a loaded roster. So you can't literally sit here, Mark, and say it's been Kamara and Diggs that have made your roster look like you with all these high point scorer. No, you have a pretty decent roster, but not everybody has your type of roster to say that. Like a lot of people with Kamara right now aren't happy. Kamara's injury is the only thing that hurts him to me. Well, it's not just his injury; it's Carr's injury too. Because if Carr's hurt, Kamara ain't gonna play good. He's not doing anything. I mean, we can't put that big old whatever that crazy score with Tampa and that horrible Todd Bowles defense, and that game was just one of those. That was weird. A lot of points was all over the place. You know, some went to the wrong people. But like, I don't know. You got Kamara and Diggs. Now one's gone and one's points. Kamara's not a top 5 running back in fantasy football right now. He might have been the top that week with who was it? With Derrick Henry. I think, Lord, let's go. As a matter of fact. Speaking of which, let me see something. See if Buddy did his homework so I can use his notes. Where are we? All right, let me see. That answer is no. You son of a dog. That's fine. He must. I think he just changed stuff. He just completely stopped. That's fine. It don't matter. I'll figure it out. Let me see. Where is it? There we go. Perfect. NFL leading rushes 2024. Let's look at that stat line real quick. And yeah, I know Kamara's not even in the top 10 in rushing. Like he's in the top 15, but he's not even in the top 10. He's at the bottom of 500. He's at 505 on the season with 121 attempts. His longest rush is 24 yards. It's pretty okay. It's not good. I don't know. I don't know what you guys see in Kamara, I guess. I know it looks good when he gets in the end zone, but it looks really bad when he doesn't. I do understand the Saints paid him for 2 years. As right now, he's all they got, so they had to pay him. They had to make him happy. So, but again, I have never lost a championship against a Kamara, so you know I take my odds where I can get them. Yeah, second most points in fantasy. That's right. But you have to think you got Kamara on your roster, right? With the second most points. It's not like you have the same stat line of other players. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out a way to break it down. I don't have Kamara. I don't have his I don't have his stat line numbers, right? But I'm 5-3 in second place. Now, if I was worried about Kamara and being the I don't have Derrick Henry. And I even said Derrick Henry was going to be a beast this year. I pumped up Derrick Henry this year. Do I have him? No. because I didn't plan on drafting him because I knew where he was going to go in fantasy. I'm trying to build a roster that won't cripple me because of what like this person has to maintain being the second highest point scorer for somebody to have Al Kamara do something with their team every week. I don't have to have that. You know what I need? I just need Kyrie Williams and Jahmyr Gibbs to score. I just need Josh Allen to get me 2-3 touchdowns a game. I just need my receivers to get me over 70 yards or over 60 yards at least, and hopefully a touchdown. I don't think they're going to get a touchdown every week, do they? But 7 catches for 60, for 70, for 80 yards, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Why? Because, see, when I look at the numbers when it says this week you're going up against this person that says you have to score 117 to win, and this person has to score 121 to win. Well, as long as my players are within the point margin of where it says I'm going to win or lose, and the same with that guy, that's the only thing I can control. I can't control who has the highest point numbers, but I know that the person that has him in my league is in 8th place and is 4-4 and is in no way capable of climbing because his roster is bad. Because he took Kamara where he took him. Where he took Kamara, he left a slew of other players. And a person like me that had the 9th pick, so I could pick here and got a do, and then bam, pick again, I'm sniping. You can have Kamara. That plays into my hand. I don't care about him being that high point scorer. Like, that's fine. Are you winning the championship with that? With the rest of your roster is the point. You lost Stephon Diggs. I got Nico. I got Tank Dell, the only receiver left living on the Texas roster right now. So who has a better opportunity of being in the championship? I don't care about who has the highest point score. I don't. Obviously, if I did, he'd be on my roster. I don't care about that. I care about how many points I have at the end of the game. I care about how many people I've drafted that I know is going to score a touchdown. Y'all didn't want Jaden Reed, right? I got him. He scores touchdowns for the Packers. Period. Did I want Josh Jacobs? Oh, boy, I did. But I beefed his behind up too much. Like, for people like Vaughn knew exactly what I was talking about, and he scooped him up. That was the perfect. You had to get him in the second round because if you didn't, I was taking him. Not literally, just in general. It's just taking Kamara where you guys take him is too high because you lose out on so much other stuff. Like, I get it, Mark. You leading right now. You up top, but have you seen your roster right now? Now you lost Diggs, right? Yeah, and I didn't even say nothing about Kamara. I said you should be fine with Kamara. You should be, but you have some holes now that probably wouldn't be there if you didn't have to worry about drafting Kamara. You could have went somewhere else. You chase points. You chased points with Kamara. I don't chase points. I can't. There's no way you can sit and tell me I chase points when I got Jahmyr Gibbs and Kyron Williams. You got Kamara in round 6 in a 14-team league, bro. Well, then that's lucky. If you didn't draft him, how that's lucky. You might be the only league that he went that low in. Sorry, I think I lost my camera real quick. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. Oh, no. We back up? Yeah, all right, we're back up. Oh, now we're back down. Hold on, coaches all over the place. All right, we're back. Oh my goodness, I don't know what happened. All right, I'm back. Let me see if I can fix my background real quick. All right, we're back. Okay, goodness gracious. Anyway, all right, you got Kamara in the 6th round. That's fine. I'm thinking you drafted him and like, oh, how did you get Kamara in the 6th round? Maybe because of the draft was messed up. That's the only way. I'm sorry. That's the only way. There's no way Kamara could have fell in the 6th round in the 14-team league. But I digress on that one. I'm gonna put that on. Coach messed up with the whole timing thing, and y'all had to do the draft right because that's a bit weird. Maybe that's why your roster seems so loaded with all these high point scores because the way that draft went. I don't know, Mark. I don't know. That's a bit iffy. 6th round, Kamara, really in a 14 team. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Who had a long? Sorry for the long message. Trying to lay out the background of my. Ain't no long messages here, Brandon. You tell me what you need, and coach is here to answer your questions. Absolutely. There we go. No. We here all day for that. Let's see what we got. You got CD, Adams, Mooney, DK, Bijan, Chase Brown, ETN, Williams, Chubb, Kittle. This must be an 8-man team. Would you trade Kittle and Mooney for Puka? No, absolutely not. No. Or Kittle straight up for James Conner. I wouldn't trade Kittle at all right now. I know it seems like a good trade bait, but I would actually trade Ingram and keep Kittle. Brandon Ayuk is gone for the year. He's sitting over here with me and Diggs on coach's couch. Like he's gone for the year. Yeah, Mark. Right now, right. Yeah, Mark. I think that's what it was, bro. And if that's what it is, then they're not wrong. They listen to me because, I mean, it's not that I said Kamara was going to be bad. I said that the value, basically, where you would take Kamara with, it was a whole thing of, is Carr going to play great? He can play with Carr, but it's a lot of you taking him in the 6th round was actually brilliant. The fact that so technically you absolutely lost nothing there. So that value is absolutely great. I'm thinking you took Kamara 2nd, 3rd round. That's where I was about to beat you up at. But no. Now I can correct myself and say no. If he fell to you in the 6th round, then yeah, people didn't. And again, that means other people didn't want to deal with Kamara. And okay, he fell to the 6th. You're not dealing with it either because it's a 6th round pick. So for you have other options. That's why you weren't too worried about Diggs going down. Because honestly, you got Kamara in the 6th round. Jesus Christ. I know I said don't take him, but I thought somebody would have. I thought Teddy would have took him. When I say don't take him, like, obviously somebody's going to have to. But, geez, everybody let that man go? Hey, I appreciate the respect. I don't like him, so. I don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, like, I think he's like I said, my biggest things were he's good with certain quarterbacks and he's not good with certain quarterbacks. Like, it's just the offense has to work a special way for Kamara to be active the right way. And when it don't work out that way, you're not gonna get nothing out of him. Like, for instance, the other day in the game against the Broncos, like, I know the Broncos defense is good, but bruh, like, you couldn't even scramble 70-something yards. Like, you were having a hard time against his defense with a rookie quarterback. It was weird. Like, so again, if the game flow for me with Kamara doesn't absolutely just work, it doesn't work for me with Kamara. Like, Kyron Williams going up against defense, a good defense almost every other week. Kyron Williams' numbers are literally the same and inclining. Gibbs is going up against defenses, and he's sharing the ball with Monty. And he scored. You see what I'm saying? So I have more confidence in that than I do hoping I'm going to get Kamara numbers this week versus non-Kamara numbers, because He'll have you second guessing too much, and I don't like to second guess the fantasy. But again, a 6th-round pick Kamara is something completely, totally different than a 2nd-round pick Kamara. So I'm with you on that one, Mark. Again, I said don't draft him, so you're right. So you took him in the 6th because people listen to me. Yeah, you're right. You lucked out, and maybe that's what other people were doing too, is see how far they can let him drop before they could take it, and you just he landed in your lap. Sorry, no. Let's see. 10-team league. I just traded for Bijan last week. Oh, okay. What's your record, by the way, if you don't mind me asking? Let's see. But I would trade. I would trade Ingram. Not. Let's not talk too fast. Let's go check out the numbers. Trade Ingram. Keep Kittle. Again, Ayuk is out. Parcell is a rookie who is still getting acclimated with the roster. So who are they going to lean on? They're going to lean on the tight end. I'm sorry. They're going to lean on Kittle. He's eating right now, and they're not going to scale back on him just because, we got the rookie Ricky Parcell. Let's go off on. No, they're absolutely not. No. I didn't even start Ricky Parcell expecting that. I started Ricky Parcell expecting, I got 11 points. Let's go. Exactly. Like, it's the second game as a rookie after getting shot. Come on, let's be real. They're going to lean on that tight end is what they're going to do. So, absolutely do not trade Kittle. That is not a trade bait thing. That is, you got a strong tight end that's about to take you to the championship, pimp. I would trade Ingram, and I would package Ingram with Mooney for Puka. That's what I would do. I would package Ingram with Mooney, or, I mean, you confident in Adams right now with the Jets? I mean, because you can package Adams and Ingram, but Mooney and Ingram is a good package too. But either one of them will get you, should get you Puka. Sanders, what we got? Let's see. I have Murray, Jones, Hall, Mason, Puka, Jamar, Brian Thomas, MHJ, Debo. This has to be 8-man. Oh my God! I'm just so many names: Tracy, Dow, Bigsby, Laporta, and Pacheco on IR. Would you trade Brian Thomas Jr. and no? Well, hold on. You need running backs. You got Mason, but what's his name is coming back. McCaffrey's coming back here soon. Bro, you got a lot of receivers. You got Bigsby, but you need another running back. You do need another running back. You got Breece Hall. No. To be quite honest with you, oh, you need a tight end because you're not too big on Laporta right now because you're going for Bowers. What's your record? Before I answer that question, what's your record? Brandon, you're 4-4. So yeah, you make your trade. That'll help you. That should help your record. That should help your team and get you a better record. You're 10-man. How do y'all, man? Well, I guess 10-man it's not that far from an 8-man. It's really not. Cause man, all the damn names. I'm like, man, you're not playing with the family. Oh man. Okay, so you are 5-3. Not bad. Okay, 5-3. You have a lot of names. And that's what I'm saying. I don't know. With 5-3, you got the names, Are you scared of any teams that you're going up against? Because to be honest with you, you could take this roster, your current roster, you could take it all the way to the finals. Trading for Brock. Guys, I'm so sorry. I think I hit a button on my microphone. I'm gonna fix that. Let me. Oh man, I gotta go back. Let me see. So, Brandon, make the trade. I'm not sure if you heard me or not. Yeah, make the trade, Brandon. Let me see. I think my battery is dying. That's what the problem. I wanted something. Let me see something. Let me see if Coach can get fancy real quick. Where you at? I know I had an extra cord here. Is this you? I think Coach's battery is dying, so Coach is gonna try something fancy here. Bada bing, right? Get it together. Let me see. There we go. So you got to always have a backup. All right, we're back in business. So let's get back to business. All right, where were we? Brandon, yes, the trade you need to make, absolutely. That is for if you're trying to get Puka, either Adams and who was it? Adams and Ingram, or Mooney and Ingram. Not Kittle. You keep Kittle. Get rid of Ingram. You keep Kittle. And Sanders, your trade. Yes, I didn't want you to cough up Brian Thomas Jr. because I think he's outstanding, but I understand that Brock Bowers' numbers are beautiful. You're 5-3. You're stealing Chubb on top of everything, and I'm assuming it's because the person you're stealing from definitely needs a receiver. So yes, I do like the trade as well. All right, did I fix the audio? Okay, perfect. Unless you think I can upgrade anywhere else. Upgrade? You stealing Chubb. What more upgrade you? Oh, you thief. You have Debo, Murray. You can upgrade the quarterback. You can upgrade the quarterback. I'm not a big Murray fan. But if you're winning with Murray, if you're 5-3 with Murray, the only upgrade you really need is see if Bo Nix is on the waiver wire, and add him to your roster. That's about it. That's what I did. I had 29 points on the bench with Bo Nix. I like that. I only need him for 1 week when Josh Allen has his bye week in week 12. Scorpio, what we got? Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my channel, please. I do love giving out this wonderful advice to you guys. You guys come back. I'm always here for you guys. Every week. I'm here tomorrow. What show do we have tomorrow? We have more starting sits, more Q&As, and we're doing a little bit of parlay. Let's see. Should she start CJ Stroud, Bo Nix, or Baker Mayfield this week? I want to say Bo. Let me go look at the. Let me go see. He's playing good football this year. Like his numbers have been. He's got good numbers for a rookie, man. Really, really good numbers for a rookie. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 touchdowns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 to 5 in interceptions. I like that. His lowest percentage is 57 completions, and his highest is 75. He's a rookie. He's playing Baltimore. No, don't do that. No, they're playing Baltimore. Those numbers aren't going to be good. I don't think Baltimore's defense is great, but again, he is a rookie. He is playing against a great defensive-minded head coach. He's going to have some struggles in that game, and the points won't be where you would want them. CJ Stroud is playing this week. Who are you playing, CJ? CJ is playing the Jets. Their defense is still tough, and he only has Tank Dell. I'm not too sure about that one. Give me a second. Let me look at Baker. Baker could lose and still give you good points, though. Baker's playing. Oh, he's playing Kansas City. Oh my God! Every quarterback you have has a not so good matchup. Let me see. If I had to do it, I don't know. Let's see. He put a better performance like the Broncos. Blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to give you a good answer. I'm trying to give you the best answer possible for this one because, golly, you have 3 defenses that you're going up against that are pretty tough. What has Stroud done against good defenses? Ooh, these numbers are horrible. Wow. Buddy, we got a tough decision to make here. Because he has the better numbers, and right now, a more complete offense. Let's go with Bo Nix. Let's go with Bo Nix against the Ravens. Let's do that. It's not the best. It's the best of the three because I'm not liking Baker Mayfield against Kansas City, and I'm definitely not liking CJ Stroud this week with only one receiver. Can't do it. Jay Smells, what we got, bro? Let's see. Who would you rather have? Deontay Johnson, Downs, or Tillman? Deontay Johnson. He's with the Ravens. He's going to have a better game than any one of them because that's all that – I don't want to say that's all the Ravens are missing, but this is a wonderful addition to the fact that Bateman can't go down the field. Now they got somebody that can go down the field. That's literally the best part about it. Let's see. Unless you think I can upgrade it. Yeah, quarterback. Sanders, you can upgrade a quarterback, but again, unless you've been winning the same way with the same quarterback, you're gonna be fine. Do me a favor. Tell me what quarterbacks you have on the waiver wire. All right. So while I wait for that, let us go and head off into our. Let's go ahead and head off to our next section, our Stallions and Donkeys of the Week. We could say one of them was 6'9". I hate that dude. He's the worst thing that ever happened to music. All right. So let us go check out our Donkeys and our Stallions for week 8. All right. Our Stallions. We have Jalen Hurst with 16 for 20, 236 yards, 1 touchdown for 37 rushing yards, and 3 touchdowns for 35.1 fantasy points. We have Bo Nix for 28 for 37, 284 yards for 3 touchdowns and 4 rushing yards for 1 touchdown for 29.8 fantasy points. We have Cade Otton for 9 receptions, 81 yards, 2 touchdowns for 29.1 points. Thank you, buddy. We have Ladd McConkey, 6 receptions, 111 yards for 2 touchdowns and 29.1 points. And we have Cedric Tillman for 7 receptions, 99 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And again, I'm not going to be sold on Tillman just yet because that was one game with no film on Jameis Winston. You got to give it another week or so. I'm not saying don't pick him up if you like what you saw. That's a good option to put on your roster. I'm just saying I'm not sure if I would put him in the starting lineup just yet. You know, if it's something that you can wait on because you got a full roster, so it'll just be happy to see him drop points like that again on your bench. Do that. If you got the balls to put him in, if you got the tests to put him in, you do it. Remember, I'm just here to give advice, but if you know your team and you know what you see, you go over what I say. I'm just here for subtle advice and to tell you when you made wrong mistakes like Stephon Diggs. All right. And our donkeys. Oh, Drake London, 4 receptions for 34 yards, 7.4 fantasy points. DJ Moore, 7 rushing yards, 2 receptions for 27 yards, 5.4 fantasy points. Oh, my man, Jaden Reed, 2 receptions, 55 yards for 7.5 fantasy points. Amari Cooper, who needs to learn the playbook, 1 reception for 3 yards for 1.3 fantasy points. And what? Our all-time universal guy. Like, I'd rather you put this guy on your roster than Stephon Diggs. Tyler Lockett, 1 reception for 9 yards. Don't put him on your roster. But those are your donkeys and stallions for week 8. Let's check back with the comments, make sure we didn't miss anything there. All righty. All right, guys. So that was a wonderful, wonderful show for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tomorrow we will do more Q&A. So again, if you have any more questions for Coach, excuse me, about your fantasy teams, about your lineups, we'll be here tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. For another show. Also, if they have any updates for me, I can go over fantasy updates, like fantasy scoring leaders, um, stuff like basically more, or in any other NFL and fantasy news updates that we need to go over. And if we have time tomorrow, we'll do a little bit of parlay picking. None of my parlays hit this week. Again, it was a horrifying week in NFL this week. But Halloween is over, so hopefully everything gets back to normal next week. So hopefully we all get back to winning next week. Except for this guy. What now, Tabos? My final thoughts for the show. What now? What you gonna do now? You got the Chiefs this week with no receivers, and your defense is bad. What you gonna do now? What now, Todd? We gonna get that same smirk? I can't even do it. My face can't even do it because I want to either laugh at it or cuss it out every time I see it. So I can't even make the smirk. I can't even do it. Can't even do it. But what now? What you got? The Bucks about to go. They're about to fall pretty hard. It's when you lose 80% of how you score touchdowns, it's you can't recoup that just because you put somebody else on the field. You can't recoup a Mike Evans. You doggone sure can't recoup a Chris Godwin. So Sterling Shepard and McMillan. I mean, they're good pickups if you lost somebody. If you lost Diggs, you just lost. You should have never had him. I know Coach is wrong. I shouldn't laugh at that. But I told you, stay away from him. I didn't say stay away from Kamara this year. I just said, I did say stay away. I said for me with Kamara, he will be better because he has Carr. But I said stay away from him. Because, before I go, because maybe Coach talks crazy. No, I'm not talking crazy. They're okay, but they're not like. Yeah, he basically yeah, okay. I'm not crazy. I know exactly what I'm looking at. And don't get me wrong, for fantasy purposes, I get it. I get it. For Mark, it's wonderful because these numbers, I mean, they are actually 6-round numbers. Like these numbers aren't like second, third round numbers. You have to put it all together, right? He only has 67 rushing yards, but he has 55 passing yards. He only has 40 rushing yards, but he has 24 passing or receiving. He only has 26 rushing, and that's against KC's defense. Ding, 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 ding. But he also has 40 receiving. He only has 77 in rushing against Atlanta, but he also has 42 in receiving. So you take one away, and it's just like that's not you. When you look at the numbers, you can't take it away because he made the numbers. But for me, being analytical, when I look at it, that's how I look at it. Like I can't look at Kyron Williams and take away his points with with everything that he does. Plus, like with Kamara, it's I don't know. It's hard to explain because I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm trying to be factual, and his numbers are good. I'm not saying he has bad numbers. I'm saying I can win fantasy football without drafting Alvin Kamara. I can do it, and I'm not talking about this year. I'm saying since he was a rookie. Have I gone up against Kamara and have I gotten beaten? Absolutely. I've gone on at that time he put 60. Nothing I can do about that. Not every fantasy player puts up 60. I can't do nothing about that. If he did, but then I win the championship that year, yeah. Because where was Kamara? I think at the end of that year, I think he was hurt or his numbers depleted. Or I just know I didn't I know I didn't have to face him because whoever had Kamara lost. I have never had to face Kamara in an important game. Maybe he's a regular season carrier, and then get to the playoffs with him, and get what I don't know what it is, but for me, it's just more so. I'd rather let somebody else have him. Let's say that deal with him. I let somebody else have him. If you want Alvin Kamara, for me that works for me because I have eyes on so many other people that are not Alvin Kamara. Like I don't know. I see it and I don't care for it. Like I see the hype everybody has on him. For me, cool. Like that's how I feel about it. That's cool. I don't know. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I personally just don't like the way Alvin Kamara plays football, and for me, maybe that's why I stay away from him, and that's why I don't necessarily drop him in rankings. I give my warnings about him. I give my advice on why you should stay away from him, but I don't ever drop his rankings because what he does at his position, at his value, is warranted. Sometimes for me, I've seen the headache that he's giving so many other fantasy owners. I just can't do it. Sorry, I just can't do it. Oh, before we go, we got one more. Game Boy J. What we got here? Joe Flacco or Jameis Winston for the rest of the year? Wait a minute. Why are we saying Joe? Why is Flacco's name being pulled up again? Am I missing something? Let's see. Let's see if Coach is missing something. I think I am. Let's see. Let's go look at. Okay. Is Anthony not playing? Oh. Well, he hasn't been that good. Indianapolis coach are benching second-year quarterback Anthony Richardson and turning to Joe Flacco as their starter, with Richardson struggling and coming off an unusual episode Sunday in which he asked to come out of the game for one play because he was tired. Oh, buddy, you did what? Well, I'm going with Joe Flacco. Go on, give me Flacco. Go on, give me the hero. Yeah, I'm going with Flacco. You got a 2-quarterback team. My bad, I just joined. No problem. Subscribe. That way you'll never miss another show. Let's see. Or you'll never be late for another show. Let's see. You got 2 QB team. I got Purdy on the bye and Mayfield. Yeah, so you can drop Mayfield. That's over. He's got Kansas City this week. Who Joe got this week? Flacco, where you at? Let me see. Old man Flacco. You got Minnesota's defense. I ain't scared of Minnesota defense. I told y'all that Minnesota train was going to end right after the bye week. And what did it do? Well, they lost 2 straight. Could we make it 3? Maybe. But it's Flacco or Winston. And who does Winston play this week? Who has the better game matchup? Oh, really? I think I'm going to have to go with Jameis Winston against the Chargers. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go with Jameis Winston over against the Chargers. Yeah, I like that matchup a little bit better. I picked up both so I could start Winston and Flacco if I want. That's good. So, yeah, I would go with that. But Mayfield has but the biggest thing about Mayfield, he has lost both of his receivers, and he's going to go up against Kansas City this week. And I don't like anybody going up against Kansas City. Mayfield might even turn the ball over 2 times in this game. And Mayfield has not played a defense outside of Detroit all season. Nope, I take it back. Outside of Detroit and Denver, because those are his two low scores, 18, and Denver he had 8. And I feel like going up against Kansas City, he's going to be more in the range of 8 than he will be in 18. And he's turning the ball over more. Last 3 games, 3, 2, and 2 in interceptions. He has to throw the ball 50 times a game in order to get you 25 points. Like, it's the only way. Ooh-wee. So you can take the chance on Baker against Kansas City, knowing the fact that he's just going to go out there and sling it, and knowing the fact that he's still going to throw interceptions and hopefully get you 25 points. Or you can play it safe. Like I said, I like Winston against his matchup. I like Jameis Winston's matchup this week. They got the Chargers. I like that matchup. All right, everybody. I'm glad you guys were here. I'm glad you guys stayed and watched. I appreciate it. Again, we'll be back tomorrow for some more fantasy. Coach ain't going nowhere. Just got to go take care of myself for the rest of the day and enjoy my off day. But again, we're back here tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. So I appreciate everything. Coach is out.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.